EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
5 teams have advanced to the divisional round, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
18, Robert, 18, let's get Panthers.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Devin Witherspoon there on a stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Escapes out to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
4th down, here's Murray. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, go.
Walker on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go.
Third and short, it's Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Down.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Play action now, Murray. Throw left side, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they face second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Connects with Harrison again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They snap it to Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Another Cardinals. First and goal.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points in this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 7. Chad Ryland to kick
And
off.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Forced out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Viking 18. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun now for Milrow. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Trying for it with Milrow. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Has Has him on the quick hitter. It's a small gain up to the 38. Brought down by Rick Woolen.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Murray on third down. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Rick Woolen with the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
From the gun, Milrow. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They motion Kupp over right. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 4. That's Kupp on a slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Walker now from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
70 Rangers, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Milrow from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
finish with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack. You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Chased out to his right. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Harrison. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. 1st down from the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Milrow with it on 1st. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the 1st down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
7 Pirates.
He'll throw it. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To the air, Milrow escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's intercepted near the sideline. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Toss play. This is Walker. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Get it!
Off the play fake, Milrow. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well drawn up completion that nets them a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
At the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. Wow, and he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Hauled in again. It's McBride. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 21. Chad Ryland to kick
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll give up the gut to Walker. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Tag.
Going to the ground again on first. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 34. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No row throwing on 3rd down. This throw is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Murray to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and very long. He's running with it. He'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Murray. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready, set.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. downs for him from the 46. Here's Walker running right. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Drop this, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Let go.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll go play action. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Benson on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Murray on 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play, and we've got 2nd and 8. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks can rest easy with a 3-score lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go.
Staying with Walker. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Get up. Warriors, 19.
Milrow from the gun. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
Going on first down, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Flush down out to his left. He's calling his own number again. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Kyler to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it again. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And they pick him off again! And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown!
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep